All right, fam, it's your brother Asad.
I'm Adrienne.
And we are back again with another quick video. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell so that you'll be notified when we drop new material and content on this channel. Secondly, in terms of housekeeping, we got to make sure we thank our South African family for all the love that you guys have shown us and this channel. We really and surely and greatly appreciate it. We love the way that you guys have embraced us, and we have embraced y'all. We are family. We are one. Together, you and me, we are one. Y'all know that? that Frankie Beverly. Third, in terms of housekeeping, we have to say that Sunday, February 13th. If you're watching this on Saturday, that's tomorrow. Sunday, February 13th. At 11 o'clock, my time, 7 o'clock, South Africa time, 7 p.m. South Africa time, we have our February South African-American dialogue on criminal justice. This time we have two judges who will be there to discuss criminal justice and its dispensation in the United States and in South Africa. The link to that discussion or to join that Zoom call will be in the description of this video. It was in the description of the previous video. I think that's it for the whole housekeeping. Okay. Yeah. Now y'all can see we switched it up a little bit. We different background, different seats, you know, but just different background, different seats, same old camera that's a little grainy today.
Yeah, you know it is.
It is what it is, but you know, eventually once we get us some money, yeah, you know, we'll buy us another camera. But until then, this is coming straight from the laptop, and it's not about the camera. No. It's not about the camera. The content is not about the camera. It's about the love that we show and the love that you guys show. Right?
Right.
Dig that. So this will be a very quick video. We want to give an update on where we are in the process of our transition. Bam, bam, bam. It is coming. Man, it is coming. So visas. So we are still in the process of working on our visa, gathering all the documentation that is needed. We have gone to the doctor to take some medical examinations, radiological examinations, chest x-rays.
Yes, all that stuff.
To make sure that we are healthy, that we're not coming to South Africa sick, trying to lay on your healthcare system. No,
these additional treatments.
They said
spreading infectious diseases.
They said, Doc, you healthy. Oh, another update. Y'all can see my wife kept talking about me. She said, you need to cut that stuff from around your mouth. Every time I was eating. That's exactly how you sound. And she said, and she said, all that stuff around. I said, well, my mentor, my idol, Dr. Cornel West, he don't cut his mustache. I don't even think about Cornel West.
Who would compare themselves to Cornel West?
He's a genius.
The mind is a genius. That ain't got nothing to do with his mouth.
Hey, so when you that smart, you don't have to shave. But anyway, so
married?
I think he married, divorced a couple of times. Even you know, hey, it happens.
I bet you he's not married anymore. All that stuff going all over his mouth.
And the same, you know, he wear the same like black suit everywhere. But genius, he is. But anyway, so I had to. I shaved.
Notice he has lips.
My son said, Dad, what happened to your lip? Nothing, boy. I gotta shave. Jesus.
It's visible again.
Oh man.
Good grief.
So y'all like it now. Because I'm gonna go and let my stuff grow back the way I feel comfortable. That's where I feel comfortable, you know? It's edgy.
No.
It's edgy.
Unkept.
Look like I sleep outside.
Look like you sleep outside.
So Yeah, so anyway, we are still working on the visas. So the visa process is still on its way. So we have our medical examination. They also said that we had to get proof of medical insurance, or medical aid is what they call it.
Yeah.
But it's medical insurance. And so we did that. Right.
You know, this visa process ain't cheap.
It is not cheap.
Got enough money
The immigrant
to try to be there legit.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you gotta make, and you want to make sure you're doing it right. Right? Because what you don't want to do is get there and start something and then realize that you're not there right. Right? And then they gotta leave and disrupt.
Go back to
and mess around and the SA be like, oh, you can't come back.
Right.
Yeah, you could go.
But
right.
You can't come back.
Yeah, no.
Well, not to mention that, but once we finally get all this paperwork together, don't we have to take a trip
to DC
to drop all of this off in person?
Now family, let's talk.
This is so unnecessary.
Family, in the age of Zoom, well, I could talk to y'all face to face, eye to eye, while from 10,000 miles away. Video calls in the age of not fax machines, right? We don't even fax machines,
go that far.
Right? Fax machines, emails, PDF,
artificial intelligence,
right? I have to physically go to DC to drop off paperwork. They won't accept it in the mail. That's crazy.
It is.
That's crazy. That's a bit extra.
This is like it's definitely a barrier.
Yeah.
This is like we really try to dissuade you.
Hey, when you know, honestly though, let's talk about it being a barrier. Now, if I am in, I don't know if there's an embassy on the West Coast, but there's one in New York and there's one in DC. I live in New Orleans. Neither one of them places close to me.
Y'all can at least put one in Houston.
Right. Oh, in New Orleans.
And I'll take Atlanta.
Right.
That's driving distance.
But DC and New York, that's Cape Town and Joburg. That's far from me. So now I have to take a flight. And so that is a barrier for those, but I guess they figure if you try to move cross continents, you should have enough money to take a little trip. But if you were doing this on a budget, unfortunately, we poor.
You gotta take off work.
Right.
You know, this is a lot you have to plan for. And you know, embassies are never open on a Saturday.
Never.
You know, that would be too much like
Right.
Oh, well, let me open on a Saturday in case people can't get
at least a half a day on a Saturday, right. 8 to 12.
Work with them a little bit.
Right. No. It's Monday through Friday by appointment.
Right. The one in New York is like 9 to, I don't even know if it's open till 1.
Yeah. And I think it's
like
9
to 12 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, you better be there in the morning. Huh?
None of this stuff is feasible. Makes sense. But
there's a better way.
I know it's a better way. It's an absolute better way, but that's fine. We are willing to go the process as it is presently, right? So we have to go to DC to drop off paperwork. Yeah, I mean, that's outrageous, but we'll do it.
Yeah, there's a lot you got to show, too. Like, you have to have a ticket with the return flight.
With a return flight, if you, depending on the visa you're getting, right? But a ticket with a return flight, it's a whole bunch of stuff. You got to even show where you're going to be staying. So we've signed a lease.
All right.
Yeah, big facts. We have signed a lease and we will be staying in 4 ways. In 4 ways. We're excited about that. For a year.
Yeah.
For a year. And see what we want to kind of be. Whether we want to move, to Santon or
wherever.
Morningside or wherever. But so we'll be in 4 ways. So all my 4 way foes up. Foes up. Y'all do that? I don't know. What's the noise y'all make for 4 ways? Brother man upstairs on the 5th floor. Yeah, yeah,
Always.
yeah, man. So it requires to this visa process.
Mm.
It requires Nietzsche called it the dogged Dionysian determination. Y'all write that down, spell it however you
Only
want.
you would remember that.
the dogged
Nietzsche.
the dogged Dionysian determination. That's what you had to have to get through this visa process. But we gonna get it, right? So inshallah. So what else? So we medical stuff, medical aid, leave, background check, lease, all that's out the way. So what's our next step? So next thing we're gonna do is be back in March. And I told you, March Madness, we're bringing folks with us. We are bringing people with us, and they're excited. We're excited. We can't wait to get there. But that trip will be about what? Going to different schools and saying where we want our children to go. We have one in mind, but we also want to give some others some consideration before we make a final determination. And but other than that, go ahead.
Other than that, we also have some renovation projects we got to
big facts. Yes.
Yeah, some work happening on these rentals, so we gotta check in on that too.
Some of our rental property, two separate properties are getting some renovation work done, some repairs, and then one is a total renovation. So inshallah, it'll be finished before we get there, and we just checking, we just putting our eyes on it to make sure it's right. Because he said 3 weeks. I don't know. I don't know if
it took 2 weeks to get a quote.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Time is different. Time is a little different. So
So
I'm not gonna hang up on those 2 weeks. We'll see.
We'll see how that works. So other than that, when we get there, we just kind of hanging out. So hopefully we'll link up with some people. And this is kind of a test run for what it'll be like to work there, to work from home there. So the time differential, right? The time difference. When we start work, the time that we start work here is 8 hours behind the time there. So how that works, being home in the evening in order. So it'll be a good little experiment, week-long experiment or whatever have you with that. Hopefully it doesn't interfere too much with us being able to, go out and hang out. And it really shouldn't. Not like talking. What you think? We'll see. But we have all day. So we have the entire day. That's the beautiful part about it.
Luckily, last we heard, the curfew was lifted. So
we have
to head back out at midnight.
There you go.
Maybe something will be open.
Right. So let's talk about what's going on in our world besides the so yesterday in my neighborhood, my neighbor was carjacked. Yes.
Surprise.
And we live in a nice neighborhood. White women be walking their dogs up and down the street. It's the truth. So they came in the neighborhood trying to carjack a brother, man. So, that is, a lot of times y'all hear us talk about racism and white supremacy and the death, and I know somebody's going to say, well, there's crime in South Africa and there, blah, 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 blah. I don't really think you guys understand. I showed y'all the list of the 50 most dangerous cities in the world. Johannesburg was number 40. My city was like number 15. And all American cities, like Cape Town was up there. Now Cape Town was like number 10. I don't know what's going on in the Cape. They needed to send the state troopers in.
Can't speak on that.
I'm talking about Johannesburg. I don't know what's going on in Cape Town, but Johannesburg was like number 40. My city was way up there. So yeah, it is, it's lawlessness at this point. It's lawlessness. They doing donuts in the street, hanging with they had a guy doing donuts in the street with a AK-47 just hanging out. I said, man, what is going on? This is America. This is America, man. Stop.
Oh my goodness.
New Orleanians are cutting up, boy. Look, you better stay inside, lock them doors. Yeah.
It's too much.
It's a lot going on. So it's time to go.
That they what South Africa? I don't know. It would be another state. I don't know what to say.
You gotta get out. And then look,
will not be here.
And then Putin and Biden, they look like they ready to hang out the window doing donuts with an AK-47 too. They're like they about to go to war. Man, let me get out of here, man. Man, let me get out of here. It ain't cutting up. Listen. For those, look, I forgot to say this. Thank you for those who have written letters of support. I can't believe I forgot this. For those who have written letters of support, recommendations, or however you want to say it, for the visa process. Again, it wasn't necessary. The immigration guy didn't say do this, but when I did it, he was like, "That's a fire idea." He ain't say fire, but you know that's how I talk.
Great idea.
About to say my government name.
I stopped myself.
But yeah, so all those who have written letters, we definitely appreciate that. I mean, that's just phenomenal. I was shocked that so many people would decide to do that. If you still want to write a letter, man, feel free. We will greatly appreciate that. The more, the merrier. Let's build this case and say that we need Doc and Adrian in South Africa, right? So we greatly appreciate that. You can email it to me. I think you're going to address it to the Department of Home Affairs. Make sure you sign it. And, you know, however you want to express yourself, you can express yourself. I greatly appreciate it. Mm-hmm. So what else is going on? Those the updates. So we talked about the lease. We talked about our trip in March. Yep. We talked about the visas and all that type of process. Anything else in particular?
Nothing else. It's a journey, y'all.
Yeah.
It's a journey.
Yeah, it is. It is. You know, I think that as you listen to people who really, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm just gonna move to South Africa, right? And they and up and roll. And I'm not sure that is the best method and means to do things. However, I do feel like, but I guess I've never tried to immigrate to the United States, and I'm sure someone will say, man, do you think immigrating to South Africa hard? Try coming to the United States.
I mean, there's some people who jump through these hoops just to get a visa to visit.
Yeah, that's true. Just to visit the United States. They go through all kind of, got to do an interview and all kind of stuff.
And all kind of crazy
stuff,
so
I guess that we are seeing it, you know, because we're not used to jumping through hoops, I guess, you know. And we thought it would be a lot simpler. You know, you apply for a visa or something like that, but every nation has its borders, and they want to protect their borders. By protecting their borders, what they mean is everybody just can't come here, right? So South Africa has a process. I showed y'all my big facts, big facts. And wait, the blue here match the blue polo. The boy is a fool with this here. Coordination. You gotta coordinate. You understand? You gotta coordinate. Yeah, I rock this every day. I rock this every day. And today we went out to eat with Doc and his wife. And as I was walking out of the restaurant to go next door to the restaurant where we actually anyway, as somebody saw me with my face mask on, and he said, "Oh man, I like that South Africa face mask." I said, "Yeah, what you know about that, boy?" And he said, "Oh, my wife and I honeymooned in Cape Town." I said, "Man, we getting ready to move." He said, "Where you moving?" I said, "Johannesburg." What's the word? Johannesburg. This right here in New Orleans. A New Orleanian saw this and said, "Man," so I rock this every day. I'm all in court, all at the jailhouse. I'm rocking this, you know, and they were like, "Are you from South Africa?" I'll be lying. Yeah. Yeah. My ancestors. And then I go back to my DNA. You know, my DNA said, I'm related to Nelson Mandela. Yeah, it did. They got a whole DNA video. You better go watch it. We got a whole DNA video right here on this channel that says I am related to Nelson Mandela. Well, something like that. I'm related to somebody that's related to Nelson Mandela.
How many years ago?
100,000. It don't matter. In God's eye, a day is like 1,000 years. 1,000 years is like a day to God. So really, we just talking about a week apart. Or something like that. That man buku. That man off. But anyway, man. Yeah. Man, I don't know what this episode was about. We felt like we just needed to come and laugh with y'all. Last time we were so serious, Doc said you was about to curse. I was about to curse. I was in my feelings. Lord Drake said, Kiki, do you love that? That's not it. That's not the song, is it? In my feelings. I don't know. He stole New Orleans sound anyway. For both of them songs. Look how pretty you are.
I think we can wrap this one up. Stole New Orleans sound.
Anyway.
On that note.
If you watch this far, you a what? You a soldier. You a general. You a colonel. A soldier, a general, and a colonel. Yeah. Big facts.
Y'all have a good one.
Man, thank y'all so much for watching, man. That's 20 minutes of just being silly. I love y'all, man. We will be back Sunday, y'all. Listen. All jokes aside. Sunday, I would love for y'all to be on the Zoom. Don't come on the Zoom with your mic on, talking, chewing, and don't do that. These judges, these judges. We want to make sure Your Honor and my Lord. That's what they say, my Lord.
Really?
Yeah. Well, Your Honor is big stuff.
My Lord.
My Lord, yeah, my Lord.
It's very British.
Well, I think it's based.
My Lord.
Yeah. And
yes,
Your Honor.
my Lord.
And we had to say Your Honor. Well, you say Your Majesty. Think about that. Yes, Your Majesty in court. And especially in the British common law, because there's two laws in the United States. Mm-hmm. There's Napoleonic law, which is only here in Louisiana, and then the rest of the country is the British common law. Yeah. So they'd be like, they don't say yes, Your Majesty anymore. I don't think. And most of the time it's yes, Your Honor, if it pleases the court, that type of language. But Majesty is not something that is unheard of, right? So just language, huh? Yes, my Lord. Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Honor.
It'd be hard for me to say, my Lord. I'm so used to hearing that in reference to like God.
Yeah.
From the Christian church tradition.
Yeah, that's different.
Still very European.
Yeah.
My Lord.
I say Your Honor. And see, what I have learned is if you say yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, Your Honor, no, Your Honor, to just everybody. We don't say yes, Your Honor, no, Your Honor to everybody, right? That feeling of, because sometimes it's like, who are you for me to call you Your Honor? I got, I'm a grown man. I ain't no defendant. You know what I'm saying? But
I'll do Your Honor before my Lord.
But it's all on how you look at it,
Lord.
though. It's all on how Lord does give. It's very religious. It is a very religious connotation there. Like my Lord is, even the Quranic translations in English use the word. I mean, when they translate the Quran into English, they even use the word Lord. So yeah, that is a very religious connotation. But apparently in SA or because they do the same thing in Nigeria. Nigeria, they out there with the
George Washington.
Ooh, why? Why? We need to have a whole show on that. Why did they got them George Washington wigs on in 2022? Man, that's outrageous. No, the British people don't even wear that no more, I don't think.
They're looking like,
what y'all got going on? And then wigs, are they from? Like, did George get that to y'all personally? Ben Franklin dropped that off? Wait, is this... Where y'all still make that at? Where y'all get the white people here to make them? It's so many questions. Where y'all find the white people had to make them wigs? I just don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, but it's amazing that somebody didn't say, you know, why are we still doing this? Because I might have done that. I might have put it out like, why are we doing this?
Man, I was watching Castle and Castle on Netflix. And it's good. It's a good series. But when they go to court, they running, you know what I'm saying? They running in court talking about some oh, my Lord. No. I love my Nigerian family. I'm just saying. I like Burna Boy and everything.
What are we doing?
Oh man! All right, we went too far. I'm sorry. People go just.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. I ain't gonna do no more.